Hello, Gemini. This is Falls Wake of Us, and welcome for the first time. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. Sun, moon, rising, and maybe wherever else that you have it, it might be more relevant to those areas in your chart. But for those sun, moon, rising, it might be a little bit more generally related to what's going on in your life. May 2025. So follow me on this ride. We're going to be talking about the good, the challenging, what to watch out for, and a little bit of a forecast for your love. And of course, you can follow me over to the extended if you would like. But I'm gonna get out your face and get out your hair. Let's get into it. Allow me to shuffle for you live on the microphone. Of course, let me read for y'all. Forecast for singles. Oof. Those relationships. So, all right. So, my good for my Geminis. The Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Sun. The challenge for my Geminis. The Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. And of course, what to watch out for, the Six of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And of course, the overall Page of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So the good. It seems like, if at all, the good is going to be maybe just a lack of activity in your life, not in terms of like nice or fun things going on, but a lack of drama. I don't know if you've been coming off of just a lot of going on in your personal life, but hopefully not. So if there's been anything going on, know that that's going to be calmed down or calmed, period, calm before in May. So it seems like you could just be minding your business. You know what I'm saying? You're going out partying, or you're having fun regardless. It doesn't mean you have to be a partier type person. You could just be having fun, enjoying activities that you enjoy during this period of time. If you're a working person, you get to your work, you feel stable. Whether it's working or not, you're just you're in a flow, you're in a rhythm, and it feels right and it feels natural for you. It just seems like all around positive vibes for you this go around. It seems like, if at all, maybe you could have been dealing with some sadness and or depression before, but it seems like the clouds have finally parted and revealed the sun to you. This could also mean, of course, maybe some Taurus energy and some Aries energy around you that are there to lift your spirits, and of course, maybe some more earth signs at that. But for your challenges during this period of time, you might be a little bit more piercing in your nature at this time. That I feel like I'm not going to say that you might end up stifling your own creativity in that sense, but if you're not engaging with the things that stimulate you, such as maybe for those of you art and or music, creation in general, even engaging yourself in reading books or stuff like that, if you end up being your own fun police during this period of time, just because you feel like stuff is going too good, that's your problem right there. You gotta stop that. So um, I hate to say it, but you might be almost willing to kill your own vibe just because nothing else is going on. Maybe you feel guilty for things being good enough or even just barely decent, if we're being honest, because your basic right is also to joy. Yikes. Sorry. Like, looking at also what you're supposed to watch out for. Maybe looping thoughts of things in the past, recycling old emotions or old events, digging up old stuff. So yet again, I guess just this restlessness, maybe. Once you feel too settled, it's like you feel like there has to be some sort of maybe external pressure or something that happens to help or make you grow. Gotta stop that. You gotta stop that. So, when will you learn? And also, of course, for some of you, literally learning. So, if you've had um, any urges to return to maybe education, higher education, whatever, or learn a new skill, I would say do so, but also don't do so to your own detriment. Anyways, sorry, like I don't know. Listen, dog, it's hard for you, but you gotta stop being your own villain and then allow yourself to take the bare minimum reward. Like, you said, even though you've got the 125 for the chocolate bar, you decide to go get the bargain brand for half the price. Um, and then just be like, dang, I hate the off brand. But you knew and you set aside and you had the money to buy the on brand chocolate bar that you like. Stop it. I don't like that for you. Like, ugh, I don't know. You gotta figure out why you do that. Page of Cups. You gotta figure out why you do that. I'm not even gonna touch that. Let's talk about what you got going on for your love forecast, and then we'll wrap it all up. So, date for my singles. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan / set a date. And for those in relationships, healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So maybe for some of those of you who have left past situations that were not great for you before, you found a new one and you are perfectly happy. Or maybe some of you could have just gone through some rough patches recently with your relationship, and or maybe you just went over some big hump together and it finally feels like, okay, we're settling back in, we're in that transitional period back to what it used to be, or our new normal in that sense. So yeah. For those of you as it relates to dating, I'm gonna tell you, if you have that tendency to like destroy stuff and be your own fun police, you're gonna do that with people. And probably do that with people. You're probably doing it right now with people, despite having an active dating life, or good fortune for this month coming for you as it relates to meeting people. Stop it. Stop. As for those relationships, maybe you figured out how to stop taking shit out on your relationship, if there was anything to be taken out on your relationship. You're gonna have to learn how to direct your energy. You're gonna have to learn how to direct that energy. Like, take that energy and direct it towards shit, I don't know, fucking writing academic essays, or volunteering at a local like mutual aid point or something like that. Like go do something else. Um, and it's knowing that things just got good, or just kind of got back to normal for those of you who are in relationships right now. I would hate for this to be something that puts you a step backwards as it relates to your relationship, especially for those of you who want someday to take the next step forward towards long-term partnership. You know, you're only foiling that opportunity. When you think about it like that and put those two together. But of course, for those of you who are not in your own way, that is, seems like this month it's not going to be too bad for you. Just keep doing what you got to do to keep it steady. If you can't get down with it, get down. Don't get down with it. Bye.